Objective. After listening to this module, you'll be able to describe what stress does to your organs over time. Stress and your organs. Deepak Chopra has said, since the body and mind are inextricably connected, every time we have a thought, we set off a cascade of cellular reactions in our nervous system that influence all the molecules in our body. Our cells are constantly observing our thoughts and being changed by them. You already know that stress affects every system in your body, so it's no surprise that stress affects nearly every organ in your body. Here are some organs that are affected by stress. The skin. Stress can cause major skin problems ranging from acne, blisters, psoriasis, eczema, and other dermatitis problems. Stress makes the skin more sensitive and more reactive. And there's a decreased blood supply to the skin, which can cause your skin to become cold and clammy. Also, the erector pilae muscle, which is attached to the hair follicles, contracts, resulting in goosebumps. The brain. Many people often develop headaches or migraines when they're stressed. This is due to a buildup of tension around the head, neck, and shoulder area. Also, long-term stress, anxiety, or depression can lead to Alzheimer's disease or dementia. Research suggests that stress extended over long time periods stimulates the growth of proteins that might cause Alzheimer's and lead to memory loss. The heart. Because stress increases our blood pressure, we can directly pinpoint the link between heart disease and stress. Prolonged stress also affects blood sugar levels, which can have direct implications in affecting the way the heart functions. Heavy stress over time can also lead to insulin resistance, which can lead to type 2 diabetes and hardening of the arteries. The emotional effects of stress also alter the heart rhythms, which could pose a risk for individuals who often experience arrhythmia. It is also important to note that stress causes the body to release inflammatory markers into the bloodstream, which can worsen heart disease or increase the risk of heart attack or stroke. The stomach. There's a decrease in blood supply to your stomach when you're stressed. Also, if you try eating after encountering a stressful situation, the nutrients in that food will not be absorbed as well as they would if you were unstressed. Chronic stress can change the amount of gastric secretions produced by the stomach. Our brains and guts are directly connected via tiny little nerves, mainly the vagus nerve, which help communicate messages between the brain and stomach. Thus, the brain and related stress can easily affect gut function. The colon and intestines. Similar to the stomach, stress directly affects how well our intestines function. The stress response in the intestines results in decreased nutrient absorption, decreased oxygenation to the gut, 4 times less blood flow to our digestive parts and thus reduced metabolism, and decreased enzymatic output by as much as 20,000-fold. And the transit time in the colon is increased, resulting in loose stools. So the stomach and the colon and intestines comprise the gastrointestinal tract. These are deprived of blood supply, resulting in poor digestion. So you don't digest foods as easily, and the rate of your digestion slows down when you're under stress. Interestingly, the connection between the stomach and gut can work in both ways. Not only does the brain affect the digestive tract, but the digestive tract can affect the way we process our emotions. According to Harvard researchers, a troubled intestine can send signals to the brain just as a troubled brain can send signals to the gut. Therefore, a person's stomach or intestinal distress can be the cause or the product of anxiety, stress, or depression. That's because the brain and the GI system are intimately connected, so intimately that they should be viewed as one system. The pancreas. The pancreas responds to stress by producing a more than required amount of insulin, which, if consistently elevated in the case of chronic stress, can damage our arteries, putting us at risk for diabetes and obesity. The spleen. The spleen, which is a reservoir of blood, shrinks to expel blood into the blood vessels. The salivary glands. There's decreased production of salivation, so the mouth and the throat become dry and making it difficult to speak and swallow. Joints and muscles. Aches and pains in the bones, joints, and muscles may also be stress-induced. Stress has been closely correlated with complaints of musculoskeletal symptoms such as shoulder and low back pain. And studies have shown correlations between increased depressive symptoms and reported stress with neck and shoulder pain and lower back pain. points, stress can significantly affect multiple organs of your body. And that's it.